Blue on blue. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, sir. Here's the situation. We just pulled the towed array for scheduled maintenance. It's a routine thing, you know, just a couple hours of downtime.
Is this gonna be a long story, Ensign?
Well, it's weird. We've got this, like, sound short. It's like an intermittent buzz at 5 hertz. And the volume changes with our speed. When we go fast, it gets louder. When we go slow, it gets softer.
Oops.
Did you try isolating it with the other passive sets? Are you sure it's not ambient sound? Was it a malfunction in your gear?
Yeah, we keep getting this stick from all over the place. Oh boy. Yeah, why don't we save? This is new. He's talking about the towed array, so I'll just say towed.
Did you try isolating it with the other passive sets?
Sabotage! I should rap. I really should. Hey, so number 1 has clearly prevailed here.
Or did you try isolating it with the other passive sets?
Did you?
The noise is there, Captain. I cross-checked with the other towed array and the WLR-9.
Best guess, Ensign. What is it? You think it's sound short, Ensign? Is it a malfunctioning piece of gear in the sub? You said the volume changed with speed. Is it some kind of hull effect?
What do we think? Are we thinking at all? That's a very good question. Number 3, everybody. That's what I say.
You said the volume changed with speed. Is it some kind of hull effect?
It doesn't change in pitch or volume when we turn.
He's a
It
sonar expert,
only gets
though,
louder when we
Chase.
speed up.
When I was on the Cavallo, we snagged a piece of drift net in one of the sailplanes. It took us a week to figure out what was making that noise.
All right.
This buzz at 5 hertz. It doesn't interfere with your sound processing abilities? Do we have a problem, or are we worrying about nothing? Run a second diagnostic on the sonar, Ensign. Contact me when it's done.
Can you do your job? What's the big fucking deal? Or check your work. Staven, my god. I think I suddenly I have a pocket protector after reading that. How did that happen? Oh, I need to start the poll. The Hall and Oates. Oh, Dinect. You're out of touch. Nobody cares about that. I can't go for that. No can do. Looks like we're leaning towards number 3. All right.
Run a second diagnostic on the sonar, Ensign. Contact me when it's done.
I'll get right on it, sir. I'll have it for you in 3 hours.
Thank you, Ensign.
Make sure you let us know as soon as you get it finished.
Hey, Skipper, pop in the next disc. You're embarrassing me.
Leaving my ass hanging out like that. Good God. The innuendos. Oh my God, a torpedo.
Hydrophone effect. Incoming
Helmsman, all ahead,
torpedo.
flank.
All ahead.
Diving
65
officer, 20 degree
continues to
down
close.
bubble, submerge the ship to 800 feet.
Submerge the ship to 800 feet.
Con sonar. Hostile weapon bears 190. Speed 63 knots. Range 3,000 yards. Range decreasing.
Torpedo's got a lock on us, Captain.
Order, sir.
I don't know why I'm calling it Torp 2. I guess it's a different
Reverse.
torpedo sequence.
Continue evasive maneuvers. Deploy countermeasures. Reverse your course.
So, feel obliged to mention that the torpedo is behind us. Just saying. Start the pull. Captain Mustache, you crafty devil. Do a barrel roll. Try a somersault. On screen. Magnify. Go to warp 9. Engage. Alright, number 1.
Continue. Deploy countermeasures.
Officer of the deck, deploy countermeasures, full spread.
Deploy countermeasures, full spread, aye.
Whee!
Con sonar. Set 65 responding to countermeasures. Torpedo is reversing course.
Mr. Kilo's got a new playmate.
Con sonar. Set 65 detonation 2,500 yards. Bearing 180.
Way it's supposed to read. She must have hit one of our countermeasures,
What?
sir.
The guys that made the Yugo have no right making torpedoes.
Hang on. There. Well, stop it.
All stop. Good quiet. Let's see where everyone is. Bring us back around to clear our baffles. I don't like this one bit. Rig for silent running. Make sure we've broken contact.
Set your phasers to stunned. And we have another choice before us. A little bit close this time, though. And we're tied. Between 2 and 3. 3 just got a vote to put it ahead. Always clear your baffles. One ping only. There's a river near Vilnius. It's not unlike this one. Most things don't react well to bullets. I'm simply quoting every line I can think of from that movie. Forget the rubbers. I'm raw dogging it. That's a quote. That's a quote from Hunt for Red October. I'm gonna bareback this. Step aside. I'm going deep. Okay, what am I doing? Number 3.
Bring rig for silent running. Make sure we've broken contact.
Aye, sir. Officer of the deck, rig the ship for silent running.
Rig for silent running, aye.
Con sonar. We've lost the Kilo, sir.
Just hope he lost us.
Oh, wait, this is different. Or is it?
What are your intentions, Captain?
You don't want to know.
Remain on general quarters. We're probably not done being shot at yet. Rig for silent running. I want to go deep and hide out. First thing I want to do is get a message off to the battle group.
All right. Smoke weed every day. I want to go deep and hide out with you. There's a place that nobody goes. It's deep. We can hide there and go deep. See, that's one thing, Dinect, is the Chief, Master Chief, he smokes. I don't know how that works. Or he at least has a cigar. Which I guess means that he's just got some weird oral fixation. Alright, we're going to go, one, got a last minute vote, but it is still going to be number 2. Alright.
Rig for silent running. I want to go rig for silent running.
Hate how when you select it, it says it again.
Aye, sir. Officer of the deck, rig the ship for silent running.
Rig for silent running.
Diving officer, submerge the ship to 750 feet.
750 feet.
All ahead 1/3.
All ahead 1/3.
Meow.
Captain, your presence is requested in sonar.
Captain.
Captain's in sonar. What do you got, Ensign?
What do you make of that, sir?
I'm gonna lay you down by the Yule log.
Whatever the hell it is.
I'm
it's
gonna
far away.
love you right.
1 convergence zone, 2.
I'm gonna deck your halls and silence your night. Oh, they're done. Well, whoops, again.
Do you have a contact, Ensign? Is it the Kilo? Somebody want to start speaking English?
Because it's full of submarines and torpedoes and grease and lots of men. Lots of good, hard men, Steven. Crazy cubicle guy. We had 80 in here at some point, supposedly. I don't know what happened. I've let them down, though, clearly. Is it the Kilo? Well, you don't know for sure that we're going to have the same result. Could be different. This time could be different, guys. And I think I'm going to stop it. Yep. We're going to go with option 2.
Is it the Kilo? Is it the Kilo?
Is it the Kilo?
No,
You guys, is it the Kilo?
The Kilo is behind us. This one's north, way north, about 120 miles.
Acoustic library says it's a Russian Akula-class sub.
She's making about 34 knots. At that speed, she's making more noise than your average train wreck. That's why we can hear her.
Terrific. Looks like we got a new playmate.
Alright, we'll start this poll. I'm in Orgrimmar. Want a cyber? You want to ERP with me? Do you roleplay as a Fuda? That's what I'm into. Do you do Vor in World of Warcraft ERP? Don't ask how I know so much about this stuff. But is it the Kilo? Yeah. Alright, we're going to go with number 3.
Why doesn't this guy care about his noise
Why doesn't this guy care about his noise signature? Why do I have such a silken voice? Clearly I shouldn't be a submarine captain. I should be trying to sell you scented candles on a television commercial, or perhaps personal lubricant.
Why doesn't this guy care about his noise signature?
That's a good question, Skipper. Maybe he doesn't know what's going on down here. Or maybe he does, and he wants to get here in a hurry.
Yes, and at his speed, our Russian friend is well aware he's not sneaking up on anybody.
Skipper, I can have a brain dump for you on both of those submarines shortly. I'll go get Master Chief.
I would prefer a tactical dump, please.
contact. Designate Sierra 1. F400, bearing 245. You sure? Absolutely. It's above the deep sonar layer. Making 30 knots on 1 7-bladed propeller. 30 knots? That ain't no kilo. This is the Idaho? No, wait, sir, it's too noisy. Acoustic signature makes him Russian. Kula class attack mode. Get on the radio, Danny. Send it to the battle.
Danny! Come on, Danny, get on the radio, you piece of shit. Quit looking at that green screen with the lady boobs. That's terrible. That's not even funny. There's that fucking watch on the left hand, writing with the left hand. I can't handle that. That's wrong. Nobody does that. Alright. Well, yeah, because he's a big nerd, Caxter. That's what nerds are there for. You gotta mock them. Danny! Helicopter Danny!
I want to get a good look at the chart. Give me an update on our situation, okay? I'd like to know what I'm up against. Make me smart. I think I have a grasp of the tactical situation. I'd like to hear some suggestions.
Danny! Shit or get off the pot, Danny. Alright. Votes are happening. SMRT. Option 4. Let's call Danny. See what he thinks about the situation. How's your mom, Danny? She's still sore? It's terrible. I keep saying things that I ultimately am going to regret. Alright. Well, it's a nuclear sub. People keep saying, why is everything so big in this submarine? This is like a break room. Like, it's a big sub. It's a large machine. 9 votes in favor of number 3.
Okay, I think I have a grasp of the tactical situation. I'd like to hear some suggestions.
Well, the Akula submarine, Captain. I don't know. She's not making any secret of her location. Now, why is that? Huh? I mean, why would you travel at all ahead flank unless you want the whole world to know where you are?
Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
You mean the Akula's deliberately trying to give away her location? Maybe the Akula isn't even a player. At 30 knots, she isn't listening to what's going on. As long as we know where the Akula is, we can dodge her. The Kilo is our current problem.
Strong vote in favor of number 1. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it.
You mean the Akula's deliberately trying to give away her location?
Maybe the Akula's trying to drive us south.
Into Killer Kilo.
So edgy.
Skipper, I just got an idea about flushing out that Kilo. It's weird, but it might work.
Oh, god damn it.
You got about 20 seconds to get me interested, Master Chief. Start talking. We got a hostile to the south, a potential hostile to the north. I want to head west, away from both of them. I don't need weird, Master Chief. Let's rig for silent running. Our best course of action is to make like a hole in the water.
Alright. Do we want to get freaky weird? What do we think? You want to grease ourselves up and roll around in the torpedo room? Oh god. Yeah, weird it is. I'm already calling it.
You got about 20 seconds to get me interested, Master Chief. Start talking.
Well, it's kind of illegal, sir. Maybe you ought to meet me in the con.
Just my style.
Might as well see what he's up to.
Let's give him the stick. Give everybody the stick. Gorshkov. Schmurgy burgy.
Capitan. Capitan.
Suka!
How's our hyperactive friend doing? Akula's making 30 knots. Moved into the surface layer, but he's still home.
Come on, Danny, don't let me down.
You must have heard you talking, Skipper. Akula's slowing down. Changing course. Coming up steady on 190.
190.
Target's gone to all stop. Send his position to the battle group. Already bursted it to him, sir. What's this guy up to?
Danny.
You know, back in the Evil Empire days, we used to torture Ivan in the Med. We'd broadcast sounds, car crashes, cows mooing, over the hydrophones. You know, we'd give him some culture.
Does this story have a point, Chief?
Yes, it does. Because I think that Kilo is still out there. He's just so quiet that we can't pick him up. But I think I can get a rise out of him. Can I have that underwater phone, please?
I still love this. I mean, it's brilliant. Captain Mustache. Captain Mustache. Captain Mustache.
Sounds exactly like a Mark 48 torpedo. If he's out there, we'll know about it.
Con, sonar, hydrophone effect, contact Sierra 25, evaluated to be Kilo class submarine, making 17 knots on 17-bladed propeller. Range 10,000 yards, bearing 160, running like a rabbit.
Orders, Captain?
We're at bingo fuel. We gotta head back. I concur. Take us back to the boat, young ensign Neff. His sonar's gone active. He's setting up a torpedo shot. They're fixing the fire on the Idaho. Give me the stick, Brucey.
Oh, Brucey. Always giving the stick.
Приготовить торпеду. Внимание. Огонь!
Oh shit, he just fired. You sure? Affirmative, we've got positive torpedo line into the battle group. Vampire, vampire, vampire. Missile and torpedo warhead are airborne. Bearing 180.
Oh, god damn it. We'll see what happens, folks.
Con, sonar, hydrophone effect, surface impact bearing 004, range 300 yards.
He's closing on us.
Impact in 3, 2.
Fuck!
Who the hell dropped the torpedo on us?
Non-sonar, new contact designated Sierra 27. Evaluated to be Russian Akula-class submarine.
Whoever invented the rocket-delivered torpedo should have got a medal.
Range is 72 miles.
Guy wasn't even in our time zone anymore.
Boned. He really gave us the stick. Well, you guys. Wow.